This is a very long tutorial chapter, by the way. Unless they blended in tutorial with the very first case. Either way, this is very long. Also, just notice that painting in the background. It's actually a picture of the judge in a sunset with a tree during winter? What is that picture in the background? April 20th, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is this the truth? Well now, I think you would know the answer to that. Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. You haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Justice? Yes, sir. The judge has summoned me to his chamber, so carry on without me. You did well, Apollo. Can I ask you something? Sure. That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright? You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket. You can take a look at it. There's a picture of my daughter in there. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter. Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago? What I did? It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat. I never, honest, but it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years. But you know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker. Eh? You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case. Poker is like trial law. Figure out what your opponent is thinking and you win. Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds. I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information. You're kidding! That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? No. Come on, who noticed that? Words, habits, twitches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. No, you can do it. Huh? You just don't know it yet. What's he talking about? But you will, soon. Almost forgot. One more thing, about this case. You should know, I haven't told the truth to anyone yet. What? I knew it! I have my reason, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power. Power? I have no idea my cords of steel were that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. To be continued. Okay, so that was apparently the end of the tutorial, so they're just leading straight into it. Alright. Do number 4, because why not? Alright, that took me about 2 hours of tutorial. Let's see how far I will make it into this, actual one. Yes, continue to the next chapter. April 20th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, Court number 2. Court will now reconvene. Has our witness, Miss Olga Orley, recovered? Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness. Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again. That's the thing. You see, she's quite fatigued. You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient ground for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss Orley take the stand. Very well. The witness will take the stand. Perhaps you can repeat your name and profession. Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you are a poor liar and a poor loser. Yeah, not. Okay. Name's Olga Orley. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quickfinger Orley. That sounds wrong with how the last name is. Quickfinger Orley. That sounds so wrong. I don't know why, it just does. Oh, really? Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian, and my last name sounds like oh really. There, that's the truth. Hope you're satisfied. Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night. Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see? Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. When do they ever have serious consequences, Judge? People can just fabricate testimonies left and right in this universe without any consequences. So there won't be any consequences if she's lying. You know that's not the truth, Judge. Fine. Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy Smith hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at their Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pockets beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card, and the trap would snap shut. You swap the cards. Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it, it would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Indeed, getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins. A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. Oh really, O'Reilly, how droll. But it appears you made quite a mistake. A mistake? I agree, the trap was elegant. Yet, what happened to that planted card? Hey, that's right. He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quickfinger or O'Reilly. Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad. Alright. When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court? Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Testimony. The best laid trap. That night, I planted the cards like I was supposed to. And Wright lost a hand just like he was supposed to. The Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith, it was that no-good cheating defendant. A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect, if that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Look who's talking. Well, the testimony for what it's worth is all yours, Mr. Justice. With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? Cross-examination. You just ask about everything, because that's how you're supposed to do it. This planted card, which card was it exactly? The trump card. The 5 of hearts. Let me guess, Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make a full house. Wait, 5? What do you mean, the 5? He had 3 7s. There is no 5 in there at all. He has 7s. At least that's what you were going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend. I slid into Mr. Wright's pocket. When was this? Why, before the match, of course. While he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht and suckers. Remind me never to go there. Of course, the card was to make its grand debut during the game. A good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken. So everything went according to plan. Exactly. The 5th ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud. There are far worse things to be known as, I suppose. Tell us what happened with the search? The card disappeared? Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone, without a trace. Poof, zippo. We searched every nook and cranny, even inside his cute little hat. But the card was nowhere to be found, is this correct? Never in my long storied career. Never has Quick Fingers or really been so readily duped. Oh really? So what did happen to that 5 of hearts? Look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant? So 5 of hearts is still missing in action. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd? You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat, which means he had no reason to strike the victim. Well... What was that just now? I sensed something. Something wrong, Mr. Justice? No, nothing, Your Honor. What to do? Should I press for a little harder? Press harder? Miss O'Reilly, you're hiding something. What are you talking about? You? Me? Quick Fingers O'Reilly hide something? The defense will refrain from baseless accusations. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. With my own eyes, I saw it. What's this weird vibe I'm getting? That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? Touching her neck, was it? Okay. So we got a close-up of her face for some reason? Whoa, what's going on? This sensation is coming into focus. There, that twitch is so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit, like I couldn't before. Gotcha! Okay. Miss O'Reilly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself. Unaware of what? Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. My neck? So what? What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort. When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to her memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it. A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about? This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us? Perhaps it's scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what will remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss O'Reilly, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed this happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this. The bottle? Because it says weapon. It is a weapon, so it must be the bottle. Right? Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds her more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon? But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness of the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain? What's he talking about now? It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit, not you. This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits? They're completely irrelevant. Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. I'll explain later, just trust me, now's our only chance to break her. Mr. O'Reilly, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime, the very moment. Yet, I'm knowing nothing. We know you're not Russian. The witness will testify, please, now. Bah, fine. He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. The planted card was gone, the trap failed. Am I supposed to present the bottle again? What am I supposed to do here? What? You're hiding something, and that habit of yours proves it. Ha! Ludicrous! I'm not hiding anything! You touch your neck again. Ah! It's no use trying to hide it. I can see right through you. This is getting weird. I'm not sure how I feel about this gimmick with picking up on habits like that. I don't know. Maybe if the other cases are better, but right now I don't know how to feel about this habit thing that you need to pick up on. Which is weird, because Phoenix never picked up on any habits in any of his games, so it's weird that he would recommend that to Apollo to pick up on habits when he didn't, but oh well. That depends on what you're going to spoil, Fairy, so I say that depends. Okay, so I can just save the game in the middle of it. That's good. Right. It's about a problem solved because you're dancing with a partner, and the partner's being mysterious. I don't fully understand it, but okay. Okay. So the habit is during this section. She's hiding something then. I doubt I'm supposed to do the bottle again because I used the bottle to decipher the habit. But the only other thing I could think of is, I don't know, the scene of the crime? Like the crime photo 2? Because the hand is not anything she's hiding. It is specifically like bottle, so it has to be like bottle or crime scene 2? It has to be one of these two that are supposed to be the things that he picks up on, but my hunch is telling me that it's crime photo. But another part of me is saying bottle. I will see what my co-counsel said. Okay, so this is cell phones was a percent here, the cell phone.
Objection!
Okay, no, I did wrong. I did wrong, because I didn't hear the music stop, so I misunderstood the evidence there, so I'm just not gonna read this because it's wrong. Right, didn't I pressed this once already, didn't give me a press harder. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did press her on that. Supposed to do bottle here and then do cell phone then? Is that what I'm missing then? Is this supposed to be the bottle? No. Dude. I am counting correctly with these. The heck? That one is number 4 and it's not giving me a press harder. I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is 4, but whenever I press, it doesn't give me an option to press harder. Did the guide count wrong and they mean this is 4? Even though that's 5th?
Hold it!
Yeah, see, Monies, you try standing up here. Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. Tommy, after a crime, holds the defendant like. Well, he must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. He sat in a daze at a table until the cops came. Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you're going to get out of this witness. So what do you think about her testimony? Tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed. It's basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence. What's that? Well, show us this evidence, Mr. Justice. This evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony. She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. Now there's some evidence that contradicts that.
Take that!
Miss O'Reilly, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states the police were alerted by reports from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borch Bowl Club. Ah! So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. Okay. The bowl disappeared as she took photos. Okay. The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Okay, so they're still gonna go with this type of art? Okay. You dirty cheat! Check his pockets now! It's gone! The card's gone! You lose! Ah! Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to Wright, and he hit me. You, some master of cheating you turn out to be. Eek! When I came to, the victim was already dead. Is that it? That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure. Well, where does this leave us? Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with a bottle, and I'm imagining all of this. It appears our prosecution is at its wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events? Mr. Gavin? Sir? I believe that as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big fat liar. What? There 3 were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive. A motive? Her plot foiled. The witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder. What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me.